Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Welcome again to my channel, teaching English for Bahasa Inggris Hukum. Right, let's get started. Okay, here we go. Bahasa Inggris Hukum, English legal language. Right. The first part, as I told you at the beginning, at the previous meeting, objective of the study, like usual, the students should be able to adapt and adopt the dialogue and then create their own dialogue and then use legal English vocabulary and reading and differentiate between legal and general English. Right. That are the objective. Now come to the conversation. Right, the conversation here is between person 1 and person 2. For example, is the tall man the suspect? No, the small woman is the suspect. Who is the sad little boy near her? I don't know. Where is the big god? He is with the old judge. Why are you here? I'm a crime reporter. Okay, the conversation is still very simple, but this is very useful for the students of learning English for law. Right, okay. Is the tall man the suspect? Meaning we use the yes no questions here. I think you still remember what suspect is. Suspect, someone who is suspected, orang yang dicurigai, ya, itu namanya suspect. No, the small woman is the suspect. Jadi yang dicurigai itu adalah small woman. Who is the sad little boy near here? Yeah. By using who, meaning that siapa, siapa menanyakan siapa yang berada di dekat wanita itu. Little boy yang dekat wanita itu siapa? I don't know. Where is the big god? And then the response for person 2, he doesn't have any idea about where the big god is. And kemudian the person 1, he is with the old judge. Yeah, he is with the old judge. Why are you here? I'm a crime reporter. Person 2 here, person 2's position as a crime reporter. Right. So this kind of conversation should be trained every day. You should train yourself. Yeah, you should train with your friend. Train yourself with your friend at home, because you should stay home, right? Okay, that is the conversation, and come to the next one, the legal vocabulary. We have several or some legal vocabulary here, starting from crime to charge. Yeah. Okay, now everyone should repeat after me. Okay, tirukan setelah saya. Right. Crime. Good. Litigator. Good. Attorney. Right. To steal. Reporter. Lawyer. Suspect. Robber. Evidence. Judge. Burglary. Courtroom. God. Victim. Defense. Witness. Guilty. To charge. Alright, thank you very much. Everybody can repeat after me, and I think you have already understood all the meaning of the legal vocabulary, the list of legal vocabulary here. Bahasa Indonesia sudah ada, tinggal menirukan apa yang saya bacakan tadi, dan terjemahannya sudah ada. Well, I just want to let you know, if you have some problems about how to understand sentences or reading passages, I do suggest you to use Google Translation used online. Yeah, so in Google Translation today is much more accurate than ever before. Okay, that's about legal vocabulary. Now come to the next one. Yeah, we have grammar. Talking about adjective. Do you know what adjective is? Adjective is a word that describes a noun. Okay, remember, when you talk about adjective, you should remember about noun. So between adjective and nouns are intertwined. Let's say, for example, here we have the adjective, we have old, for example. When you talk about old man or old woman, meaning that the word old here describe a noun man, old man. You shouldn't be alternated, like for example, the man old. No, this is not the man old, but the old man. Or young woman, for example. Young describes a noun woman. Okay, you know that. Or innocent boy. Innocent boy. The boy is described as innocent, right? And then the strong man, yeah, strong king, yeah, the king who is quite strong or strong. So this is the point of grammar today. Adjective. We have some adjectives you have to learn. Those adjectives should be learned and memorized. I think you know what: old, young, poor, small, strong, ugly, innocent, weak, guilty, clean, and dirty. What's happened to your hands? Oh, my hands dirty, for example. Okay, clean your hand, please. Yeah, use some soaps in the kitchen to clean your hand. Make yourself clean today, because this is the era of COVID-19, right? Okay, that is about adjective. Now we have reading burglary trial, right? Now I'm going to read them for you first. Nasir is a very nervous person. He is charged with stealing a gold ring from the hand of a dying man. Is Nasir guilty? Nasir knows the dead man. The man owed him 3,000 Afghanistan money here. Witnesses overheard Nasir shout and yell at the dead man 2 days earlier. Nasir always wear a black headscarf, and witnesses say that the man in a black headscarf ran away from the house after the burglary. But Nasir was far away in Herat when the terrible crime happened. Nasir hopes that he has a good defense attorney. Okay, this is the story, still the second part of the story of Nasir about burglary trial. And you have to understand this. In order to get the point or understanding about this passage, everyone should go back to the vocabularies, grammar that you have already got at the beginning, the previous one, right? After getting to know all those adjective and grammar of adjective and legal vocabulary, I don't think you got difficulties in understanding this passage, this reading. Okay, let's check your answer. I mean the points of your understanding. Question number 1. What crime is Nasir charged with? Okay, you still remember what crime? Yeah. Jadi kejahatan apa yang sudah dituduhkan kepada Nasir ini, kejahatan apa? So you have to go back to the passage. Kira-kira crime apa ya? Look at this. He is charged with stealing a gold ring, right? Okay, stealing in Indonesian term mencuri ya. Dia sedang mencuri a gold ring ya. The ring which is made from gold. Jadi cincin emas ya, cincin emas yang dicuri dari tangannya orang yang sedang sekarat atau mati itu. Ya, oleh Nasir. Now the next questions, number 2. What is the evidence against him? Okay, I just want to let you know that evidence is very important in convincing that the crime is done by someone or someone else. What is the evidence? Evidence itu bukti ya. Buktinya apa kalau dia melakukan pencurian itu? Okay, let's get the reading again. Okay, what do you think? What do you think of the evidence? Buktinya apa? Do you think that because Nasir knows that man, the man owed him 3,000 Afghanistan money? Yeah. Do you think so? Or because witnesses overheard Nasir shout and yell the dead man to this earlier? Is on your own responses over there. Okay. Now question number 3. What is his defense? Yeah. You know defense? Defense itu what is it? In bahasa Indonesia mempertahankan diri ya, defense ya. What is his defense? Apa pembelaannya? In bahasa hukum is pembelaan ya. What is his defense? Whose defense ya? Nasir's, of course. Nasir says that he's far away in Herat when the terrible crime happens. Okay, this is I don't know. I'm not sure about that because this is still we still have the other story from the second story here. So you may answer your own. Is the evidence against Nasir strong or weak? Okay, when we talk about evidence, sometimes the evidence is strong because it is close to the reality. But sometimes the evidence is weak because probably it is only lullaby or what is it? This is only probably only reasoning. Yeah. So it's up to you the answer. And number 5, question number 5. Is his defense strong or weak? What must Nasir attorney do so that Nasir doesn't go to jail? Yeah. What must Nasir's attorney do so that Nasir doesn't go to jail? Do you know what? We don't know for sure. Yeah, you have to check it here. He tried to find a good defense attorney, right? That is probably the answer. Right, and then what will happen next in the story? As I told you at the beginning, I mean earlier at the previous story, that it's up to you to predict the what happens in the future. Okay, that's for presentation on Burglary Trials Part 2. Alright, thank you very much for joining our class today. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua.